on top of a lungs, dancing by the lakeside, gonna do it while we're young. In a moment it will all be gone.
Good morning, guys. Welcome to my pantry. We're in my pantry right now. I have a lot to do today. Oh my gosh, we just came back from our holiday in Cairns. I do film a little bit here and there for our memories, you know, our family memories and stuff. So I'll have some vlogs coming up, but they're not too exciting. We honestly just spent time with family and just did, you know, just relaxed sort of things and stuff. So it's not anything too crazy, whatever, but it's memories for us. So I am going to make videos of them, especially because my niece Connie is desperate to see footage, as kids always are. Like, you know, if you're filming and stuff, I always say to the parents, even if they're my relatives, is it okay, you know, can I film, and is it okay if they're on YouTube, if I put it on YouTube? And you know, they're always fine. If you see kids that I've filmed, it's usually because obviously I've asked and they're fine, but the kids also, it's usually because they just want to be in the videos, and she was happy to do so as well. So that's what happened. So we had a great time in Cairns. The weather I just showed you looks nice, but it's absolutely freezing since coming back to Victoria. Oh my gosh, when we left, we only went for 6 nights, but the week before we left, I reckon the weather was sitting like low 20s, like maybe 21, 22 on a lot of the days. So it wasn't bad at all. And then we came back and I swear the day that we actually flew into Melbourne, it was, I think it said 14 degrees. And when we came home to where we live, it was like 8 degrees. It was so cold for us. Like coming from Cairns was, even in winter, we had a day that was 30 degrees, you know, and it's humid, so it feels a lot hotter at times. So we've had a bit of a weather shock. Johnny today, I'm here by myself because the kids are at school. Johnny is gone back to work. Today's Tuesday. Yesterday we had, obviously the kids went back to school yesterday, but Johnny and I went to Costco because there was some things he wanted to get for his time away for work. So we went and did that. Actually, let me show you something. We got this big lot of containers for like meal prep because Johnny's obviously, because he's living away for, you know, part of the week basically, he has been doing meal prep and sort of been doing stuff I usually do, but he had found some containers in this cupboard where he's staying, so he'd been using those. Now I don't generally like doing meal prep in containers because it takes up so much room in the freezer, but if you're doing it in the fridge and stuff, like most of his stuff, plus it's just him, so his freezer's, you know, quite empty, the containers are good. But we found this lot of, there's 80 in a pack. So you've got 40 pink and 40 blue. So he took the blue with him. I've got the pink here. So I just need some containers anyway, but these are reusable and recyclable and all of that. And I probably will be doing some prep of my own because I need to do stuff for myself now, which I'll explain in a second. But this was a great price. It was at Costco for 80 of them for $19.99, I think it was. It was like under $20. So it was so good. What a bargain. I'm just so happy about this. So this was one of the things I got, obviously, from Costco. I didn't get anything that was like food and stuff like that because I've still got snacks left. This is probably the last week, and that lot of Costco snacks that I've got has probably lasted 6 weeks for us, which is amazing. But I'll need to sort out groceries and all that kind of stuff. We will be going back to Costco on Johnny's return at some point, and it's probably our next fortnight's shop. I'm cleaning up the pantry right now because I need to just get my shit together basically. I need to figure out what's in here, clean things up, fill stuff up, and we're kind of come back in a weird spot. Like we did groceries in Cairns, but then obviously I've had to do groceries when I've come back just a little bit. I did yesterday. I haven't filmed it because I just need to get back on track. But just like fruits and veggies and stuff like that I really needed. Not a lot of things at all. I've got to unpack a few things because I've left it sort of out while I went to bed last night. And I wanted to clean up this first, so sorry. Now I hope I'm not getting sick now I'm back. Yeah, I wanted to clean up this first to sort of see where I'm at. So I'm in a weird spot where I've not done a fortnightly shop, but I've really only got another week left until I'm due to do a fortnightly shop. So I think what I'm going to do is probably do a shop. Tomorrow's Wednesday. I'll do a shop tomorrow or Thursday once the new catalogs come out and new points and all that for Woolworths and that. I think that's what I'll do. And then we'll start fresh next fortnight and stuff and try to work that out with Costco. I'm not sure what's going on. So for me, those containers there, I need to do a little bit of, I want to do some meal prep for me just for like 2 or 3 days ahead. And sat in the fridge, not in the freezer, just for me for maybe lunches. I don't know about lunches, but dinners. And because I'm trying to, like, I've started going to the gym. Obviously I've not been in the last week. Trying to go back to the gym and then just change some eating habits and make sure I eat properly because Johnny's not here. If you are a single parent, maybe you sort of feel this way, but I found solo parenting for, you know, a week at a time and stuff. Obviously I'm not cooking for 2 adults. Joseph eats a lot, but he won't always eat everything that we want to eat. So I've had to change my menu obviously a little bit just to kind of, I don't want to do a different meal for me every single night. But the kids, I've tried to sort of do stuff that we both all enjoy, and on nights where they might have something a bit different to me, you know what I mean? But generally, like, we'll all be having salads and or veggies or something like that, but it's just the meat portion that's different because Isabella doesn't really eat meat for starters. She'll eat some chicken. Joseph, he's a little bit different stuff, but still he's more of a plain Jane sort of guy, and that's totally fine. I don't care, and I don't care about cooking 2 different meats on a night or something like that because the kids eat veggies. Like, they eat vegetables. They love salad, so they eat a lot of that raw salad, like raw veggies and stuff like that. And then they'll just have a different meat to me, you know what I mean? So I don't mind cooking that way at all, and to be honest, I'd rather that and them actually eat it and be full and not feel, you know. And because I know from experience with Joseph that even though, you know, he started out like Isabella did, where he didn't eat like a lot of meat, or he just wanted to eat chicken fingers and salads and stuff like that, it changes over time. The older you get, you know, you as an adult, you would know that too, you just end up eating different things, you know what I mean? Because your taste buds change, so you end up wanting to eat different things. I never used to eat avocado. I hated it. Like, I thought it was horrible. Then I got pregnant with Isabella and for some reason craved it. So now I eat it. You know, broccoli is another one. Like, I never eat that as a kid, and I don't force my kids to eat that stuff because they eat all the other veggies. But you know, that might change the older they get, because it definitely did for me. So I'm not worried about Isabella or anything, but I'm just, yeah, that's kind of where I'm at in life, just to ramble on. But pantry today, I'm trying, oh, let me show you it. It's just all a bit of a mishmash, to be honest. So I just need to go through and sort of figure out what needs to go, what needs to stay. The things that are going to go are just things that maybe might be expired. I'm usually pretty good at rotating, to be honest, or things we've just decided didn't like or not going to eat or whatever. I don't do that often. Obviously, we buy a lot of stuff we do like and things, but I know there's probably some stuff in here that we're just, yeah, not feeling at the moment, which I think like these, for example. I love buying these soups because Johnny and I eat them, but the chicken noodle, oh, we just did not like. And the Heinz creamy pumpkin we don't like, but we do like this one, the Campbell's one. And this is the vegetable soup we like. So these are great for me, especially while Johnny's gone. I can just do this as a quick luncheon for it to be good, and it doesn't have a lot of like kilojoules and calories and stuff like that. Like, it's pretty good. So it's a good choice for me. So I've been trying to buy these when they're on special, and I'm pretty sure they're on special again next week, like as in tomorrow's catalogue. So I'll probably get some more just to stock up. The kids will eat tomato soup too. Jess is not a huge fan, but Isabel loves it, so we do that. And then this one I kind of just have for a casserole. But these, yeah, are a no-go. So what I'm going to do is stuff like this. I know there's somewhere that I can donate these at a supermarket that go to like the soup bus, which is, they do soups obviously, but they do like other meals for homeless and stuff like that. So I'm actually going to donate this stuff to them. I think drinks, oh no, can you believe it? My Buble is no longer in the supermarket. I should have got a box of this from Costco yesterday because I saw it there. Hopefully next time I go they'll have it, and I can buy it again, because Oh my gosh, I can't believe it's gone. It's my favorite brand of soda water, the flavor and stuff. I just loved it. And yeah, it's gone. It's gone out of Australia. I can't find it anywhere apart from Costco. I'm just going to sit you there on the pineapple and hope you don't fall. Yeah, so Costco. We went to Costco yesterday, Johnny and I, and oh my gosh. We went to the Ardeer store. Ardeer? I don't know how to pronounce it. But if you're in Victoria and Melbourne, oh, this is something we bought ages ago. I'm not a fan of it. That was from Costco, like a long time ago, like over a year ago. We don't like this, so that's gonna go. Yeah, we went to that store, and if you're from Melbourne or Victoria, you know that's a new store that's open. We probably won't be going back to that store. It's probably 20 minutes closer to where we live than going to the Epping store, but we just, like, I talked to Rhiannon and she said that someone had messaged her and said that they couldn't find a park. It took them 20 minutes to find a park. The parking, we actually found a park straight away because someone was pulling out, so we just pulled straight in. A lot of cars driving around, a lot of cars parked very illegally, like not in parks. The parking situation there is awful. Like it's much smaller than Epping, like definitely. So that was not great for other people, but we did get a park and I thought, great, we're going in straight away. Rhiannon said that there'd been like, what do you call it? Like, I don't know, facts about the store or something, and it was supposed to be the biggest one in Australia and size of MCG. I don't know, it doesn't feel like that when you're in there, definitely not. It didn't feel big to us, like, and we were talking to other people too while we were waiting in line and stuff, and they were definitely like, no, they want to go back to Epping. I think what's horrible about it for people is, and this happens at every Aldi, Woolworths, Coles you go to, every time there's a different one, you know, things are different, you know, the setup's different and stuff. It's completely different to Epping. Like, it feels kind of backwards almost, maybe, but it definitely did not feel big. It didn't feel as spacious as Epping, I think, too. Like, it felt really just set up poorly, like with the lines, especially near the cash registers. Like, the lines near the cash registers were huge because you couldn't get to the middle ones. Like, so people were lining up on the sides in one line. That was big. Once people actually shifted into the middle, it was okay, but they really had too much stuff sort of sitting in the middle, I think. But at the same time, it didn't feel as spacious, and it didn't feel like they had as much variety as Epping. I don't know if that's real, like if that's true or not, but that's just how we felt. It just was, yeah, it was a different feel entirely. Like, people were in there and were just, I don't know, it's just different. When we're shopping at Epping, yes, people are crazy and going around and all that, but everyone's pretty courteous of each other. They know what's going on. Like, it's pretty good. This felt like everyone was just, oh my gosh, rude and grumpy and stuff. I don't know. It was very busy, and like I said, it didn't feel as spacious to me. I don't know whether it's because the people in there, like, it felt like it was like, yeah, I don't know how to even describe it, because it's just our experience. It might get better as time goes on, for sure, when there's less people in there, but it felt like to get around was difficult. I felt, especially like, oh my gosh, the meat section and the bakery. Oh, the bakery wasn't too bad. The meat section though felt really congested, like, and I don't feel like there was extra people. It just was, I felt the setup. And the thing that we hated about the meat section, we for the life of us could not find, we got mince. Johnny wanted mince to take to work, like where he's working and stuff. And we got mince, but they don't. We could not find, you know, the bags that you put all the meat in to stop it bleeding in your car and stuff. They didn't have it. And usually I always take extra garbage bags to cover extra meat, but I didn't. I forgot about it because I was just wasn't thinking, because I didn't think we were going to buy meat, but Johnny really wanted the mince. So he, oh, if you're wondering what I'm doing, by the way, I'm just breaking my spaghetti in half so I can fit it in here. Yeah, he wanted that, but yeah, there was no things. We did have an esky with us, but when we got home, there was blood through it and stuff, which was gross. So they didn't have that, which was very strange. I did notice that they had probably some extra pre-made type stuff than, like, different varieties of stuff than Epping. Like, you know, where they have like sandwiches and sushi and pre-made meals and stuff like that. I felt like they had a few extra things there. But otherwise, yeah, it was just, I don't know, we didn't love it at all. We just did not love it. I just feel like Epping's set up a lot better. Like, and I've never been to Docklands. I never went to Docklands. I know that's closed now, but another lady mentioned to me yesterday that she felt like that place. So I guess if you go there, you'd probably be used to the way it was. But yeah, we were not a fan. So we'll continue going to Epping, I think. Unless we were going in just for like a couple of things, then we definitely go to the Ardeer store because it's closer. But for my regular shops, we'll just drive the extra, because too, honestly, like that extra 20 minutes, yes, we found parking fines, but if we hadn't have found the parking, like, and you were driving around for 20 minutes trying to find a park, that would have just wasted your time anyway, I suppose. It'd be like going to Epping. But the other thing is, we had to wait so long to get served because they were pretty slow actually on the registers and stuff. But once we got through there, oh my god, the food court, a nightmare. Like a true nightmare in the food court. It was oh my gosh, I can't even describe it. I don't know if it's smaller or not, but it doesn't, the tables and that don't feel like there's smaller space. But I think it's the distance between the registers and the food court, because you know you go through the registers and you got the food court. The distance between there and there is probably smaller, so there was probably 100 people waiting. We just ordered the hot dog and drinks because usually at Epping that's pretty much ready straight away because they have it pre-done and you can get it and stuff. We waited 30 minutes for our hot dog and drink. We waited a really, really long time. They were very slow. They did not have, like, they usually at Epping they always have someone on like the pizza oven getting new pizzas out. They'll have someone on chips as too if they've got fries. Someone cutting pizzas and stuff. Johnny said he saw someone cutting pizza. I didn't, but they must have had someone obviously. But yeah, all that was very slow. So we may as well have gone to Epping. We probably could have saved some time. And yeah, just because of the food situation. Like maybe it's, you know, here, there sort of thing. But anyway, that was our experience. Yeah, we probably won't do it again. And the line to go to customer service was, we thought it was the line to get into Costco, like into the store. Thank God it wasn't, because the line was out the door and out. And also we couldn't find, there must have been a spot for the trolleys, obviously outside, but we just found a trolley right near the door when we arrived, so we grabbed that one, but we couldn't see where they have the trolleys. Just maybe there. But yeah, the people, what's the date on this? The people waiting in line, maybe they were getting memberships, I don't know, but the line was huge. 25, oh, I think they're gone. Move those out. I think these are out of date. I got 2 of these. I think I got these on a clearance thing, that's probably why. But it was out in January, so I'm probably not going to use that. Oh, I do have apricot next, I didn't know that. But yeah, that was my Costco experience at that store, September. I am planning on going back to Costco just to get some things. I'm just due. I'll be due for a snack refill of some sort. And yeah, I've got to figure out my eating first before I go back and figure out what I'm doing. But otherwise I'll be focusing on Woolworths mostly. I did go into Aldi the other day, but I didn't really get a lot because to be honest, I had my 10% off for Woolworths, so I actually used that last night and made things cheaper than Aldi, so that's why I did it. So you've got to kind of weigh up your options there, don't you really? I think my budget is, I don't need a big budget right now because I kind of stocked stuff up a little bit. But Johnny, obviously we need some budget for him to buy groceries when he's away as well. So we have kind of split some money off to him for that as well. So we'll kind of be doing that. Oh, I think this is something I purchased from Costco, which was great at the time, but we've not used it in time. I'm pretty sure it's out of date. Oh, jeez. We've been using this and it's been okay, but it does say 2023 on it, September 2023. So it is well and truly out of date. I might get rid of this one though. doesn't have as much flavour at the moment, then that's probably why, because it was out of date. So I need to get rid of that. What are these? Cheese and garlic. Oh, these are about to go out of date, so maybe I'll put this into my menu, my meal plan coming up this week. These are not too bad per serve. Yeah, these are great. Well, I'm not going to have a lot, but per serve, what is that serving size? There's six servings per packet. So if I just work on that when I make it up, it says 60 kilojoules. That's it. Wow, that's amazing. So that's actually not so bad. It's probably just the cheese mostly. Probably going to do that, but okay, that's why I like these packets. Like, honestly, you guys may see me cook with these all the time, and they're great because they don't have a lot of bad things in them usually, so they're good. All right, where am I at? Oh, the baking section. Baking section is kind of doing my head in at the moment. I need to really sort out, oh, I've got some self-raising flour. I really need to put that, oh, I don't like filling it unless that one's empty, so probably just need to do that. I do need to clean this out and sort of see what I've got. These are for cookies. I got them on special, so I need to do cookies. I've got a new cookie recipe actually. I might share with you guys. I might do that on the kitchen boot camp as well. I'll put it on there when I get that up and going. I do have kitchen boot camp coming. I've just been really busy, but I have plans of things I'm going to put on there. Some other old blog posts maybe and stuff like that. With YouTube at the moment, Coco, I'll keep that. I am planning on, I'm not going to commit to anything, guys, because every time I do that I don't do it, but I think because we've done our holiday now, here's an update. We have cancelled our cruise. So Michelle and Justin have actually cancelled coming with us to America because the cost was just too much, and they were doing the cruise because it was for Michelle's birthday. We were going to do the cruise as well, but we've decided now to cancel and we're focusing on America, so we're doing that. So it's just because we can put $4,000 towards America, so that's what we're going to do. So I think that was probably the smartest move. So we are going to do that. So we're not going, so right now I'm just focusing on working, obviously, to, you know, put towards that holiday. But it's also going to, because we don't have the other trip coming up really soon, it's actually giving me a little bit of leeway to actually be at home and not work 12 hours a day like I was, because I need to catch up here at home. So you probably see me filming a lot more because I'll film stuff like this all the time for you guys and just get back to good old Christy, I think, in a way, if I can. Oh, there's really some not good stuff in here. I think, yeah, so our next trip will be America, and it'll be next year. The kids are excited. They're already asking about stuff again and doing all that. Now we've kind of gone to Cairns. They're all excited about going on another trip, of course, and just having that experience. And for me, oh my gosh, how long have I been trying to do this trip for? I'm going to say I've been talking about it on here for probably 10 years. So, I mean, all my life, obviously, I've wanted to do it. I really wanted to do it for my 40th. I think we come out of COVID then or something, and it just wasn't the right time, obviously. Johnny changed jobs as well and everything. So that's our plan. Our other thing after America, Johnny and Isabella desperately want to go to Japan, and I'd like to go to Japan too because Disney's there as well. So I'd like to do that. So that'll probably be our next big trip after America, is probably going there. So what's in there? Yeah, that's our next trip planned, I think. So that's kind of where we're at with the travel stuff. Oh my gosh, I just pulled everything out from under here and look at it. It's so gross. Did not know it was like that. I don't even know how food gets down there, honestly, but I need to sweep that out. I've just pulled out my little Costco book. If you've been watching me for a while, you know I started writing in this the first time I went to Costco. Oh, and Isabella's started writing into it. Look at this. That was her trying to write her name. This would have been I think it says 2022 in here is the first date, because I usually date it now, so I kind of know when I did the prices last, because they obviously change. Yeah, 2022 was there, so was that June? I can't remember what I think it was August maybe, so might have even been 2021 I joined. I can't remember, I'd have to look on old videos, but it's messy. Okay, that look at my writing's just crazy. Write stuff down quickly when I watch someone's video, but I usually update it, write down things I think I might like to get, just yeah, all that kind of stuff. I watch my own videos, obviously, if I filmed it and shot with me, so I just thought I'd get this out because I've just thought of some things I want to write down as I'm cleaning out the pantry. These were great, by the way. I think these were about $12 and I enjoyed it. It had a mixture of banana, mango and strawberry. I wasn't a huge fan of the banana, I'll be honest, like the freeze-dried banana. I like fresh bananas, but I just didn't like the freeze-dried, but the mango and the strawberry was great. I think what I'm going to do though is get our, I think it's about the same price, that box that has the individual packets that has apple, pineapple and mango. I think I'll enjoy that a lot more, and Isabella's the other person that eats a lot of this. Johnny eats it sometimes, but Joseph's not a huge fan. He probably liked the apple, but he wasn't a fan of this one at all. But so that's something I'm going to write down, because I'm like, oh, it's getting empty. I'm just kind of looking what else we've got to get. So I'm going to restock this section. I've got cheesels here that I need to back up, because that's one big bag that we got from Costco. I need to fix that. I do have, like I said, some stuff here that I got yesterday, like last night. It was late last night. I just picked up from Woolworths on a click and collect just to get some things. I know I need to put some things in here, so I'm gonna have to do that. Oh, and that drink. Oh my gosh. Oh, actually, this is not the sugar-free one, so I think that's Johnny's. He's left it here, but we'll probably have that until I get some sugar-free stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna write some stuff down in here. I honestly, I can't wait to just get back organized, honestly, when it comes to food, because if you're the person that does the food in the house, which I am, I do 95% of the time. Johnny will help out here and there, obviously, when he's here, but otherwise it's mostly me, okay? I do all the cooking, I do all the grocery shopping, I meal planning, like I just organize everything. It's the majority of my day, honestly. So I'm all for trying to simplify things a bit more than nowadays, because I work outside of the home doing Uber. I like to simplify things a lot. I would say just doing stuff like this and the meal planning and all that, it just helps. And when I haven't been doing it because we were going away and then we went away, I can feel it. You know, I can feel very disorganized, all over the place. I end up spending extra money. Like, it's just really, I should have tried to, when we got back, it would have been great if I'd been able to organize on Monday, like yesterday, instead of going to Costco. But we needed to go because Johnny needed to go before he left for work. But yesterday would have been my ideal day to work out my groceries and everything, and then just do a shop instead of shopping some last night and now shopping again, because I know it's just spending extra money. I know it is. So I'm mad at myself for that. But it's just what I had to do with what's, you know, since we've been away and stuff. So it's fine. Costco has proven to be great for us. I know it's not for everyone, but for us, oh my gosh, it's honestly one of those things that has saved me a lot of time, and I am all for it. It does save money because of the stuff we buy, so you got to know your prices and things, and do research, which I do obviously on YouTube videos, because it's the only way to see the price of Costco stuff. But oh, what are they called? Fruit snacks, is that it? The thing that I did, like I bought a lot of snacks. If you watch that Costco snack haul video thing that I did, I think it'll be on the grocery haul and meal planning playlist, or I actually have a Costco playlist now. It's linked below as well. Go there and have a look at it. I bought a ton. I thought it would last a month. That's what I was hoping for. It lasted 6 weeks. Even going away, that includes that, because I actually packed a lot of the snacks into our bags and stuff to take away to save money while we're away. So it has lasted really well. I went through this motion a few months ago where I was trying to do less in this bottom section. I was just trying to do less snacky stuff in here, but honestly, I need it for school lunches and stuff. When the kids are home, there's a rule. They're only allowed to take one thing out of each section per day. That's the rule. So if they've had it in their lunchbox, sometimes I'll let them have a second. If it's popcorn, they can have more. I don't care because it's not bad for them. But if it's chips, then, you know, generally I'm like, no more, you've had one for the day, or, you know, I'll try to do that as much as possible. Plus, if I've got chips in here, then I try not to have shapes in here at the same time, that type of thing. But this section here, I have been having, obviously, snack stuff. I was trying to cut this out entirely, but it's just not feasible for me. Honestly, I just need to do what works for me, and that's what works. So I do have a lot of this stuff. There's just rules around it, so they don't eat everything in one day. And when I buy from Costco, or even if I buy like multiple packets or whatever from the normal supermarket, I don't have it all out here, obviously, at once, because then everyone's going to eat it all in the first week, and then we don't have any for the second week. So I make sure I hide it and don't have it out. But it just helps. I also was baking a lot more too, which was nice, and I feel like it's probably like when you bake from scratch, it's probably healthier, obviously, because you know, flour, sugar, eggs, milk, like, you know, that's pretty much it, apart from when you add the M&Ms into things and, you know, stuff like that. But obviously when you look at the pre-baked stuff, a lot of the time it says like all these other things, because it's got to last more than a day or whatever in the shop, so they have to put that stuff in, so it's not as good for you. But it does cost a lot more to make stuff from home now, that's for sure. I do have a new cookie recipe though, which I'm going to share. Like I said, I'll definitely do that. Maybe I'll film that this week and film it. I'll put it up on the channel here, but I'll also, that'll be something on, you know, for example, that I'll put on the kitchen boot camp. If you want to know what that is, there's a link below. You can go and sign up to the newsletter, so you know. It's still on the This Mum at Home website, but it's just so you'll get the This Mum at Home newsletter to know when I sort of launch that. It's just going to be a place where I'm going to put everything to do with saving time and money in the kitchen. That's what it's about, you know, so you have more fun in life, basically, because you spend so much time doing that if you're like me and you're the person that does a lot of that. So I really love it and enjoy it, but obviously I would like some more time and money back. But yeah, I do have a new cookie recipe, which is pretty cost effective. I might try to do that on there, but otherwise, you know, I do buy, you know, some stuff like this. Right now, Johnny and I have turned into just the regular old couple at home at night, having a cup of tea and biggies. So we're having like this. We are, like I said, trying to eat better because we go to the gym, and I've started going to the gym. Joey's been gone for ages, and we're just trying to lose a bit of weight and get healthier. That's all we're trying to do. Nothing drastic, but I definitely need to lose some weight. I think like at least 20-30 kilos over what I should be for my height, because I'm so short. I'm probably not going to lose that much weight, I'll just be honest there, but it'd be nice to lose a bit, you know, especially for health too. I've got high blood pressure and stuff, so we do have the occasional this at night, but we've turned into the regular old couple where we're having like our cups of tea at night now. We've got into tea because we don't want to drink coffee late at night, because then we can't go to sleep, and we just got onto tea, so that's what we've been having. We've discovered we like old English tea the best, and we had a different one when we were in Cairns because it was in the apartment we were staying. It was already there for us, and we were not a fan of it. I think that was just like a black tea, not English breakfast, so I think it was a bit strong for us, I think. Tea's actually really cheap, guys, too. It's because usually one of them's on special. I think this was less than $2 a box this week somewhere. I can't remember where I got it from. Maybe Woolworths. But before this, we actually had I think it was Queen Victoria was the brand. I got it because it was on special for like $1.40, so I got it. It was really nice. So hopefully this one's just as nice. We have had other flavours in tea, like, you know, when you have your peppermint teas, chamomile, all of that in the past, like ginger when we're sick, and we've liked it. So I got this one this time to try. So hopefully we like that. But yeah, I've got 2 boxes. So this is what we're on to at night now. Mind you, in the mornings, coffee. I've got my 7-Eleven coffee. It's cost me $1.50, guys. This is what I'm on to right now. I actually like it better than Macca's coffee. Just my taste. I feel like it's less heavy. I'll say that. You know what I mean? So, plus, after I buy 6, I get another one for free. Like, I get my 7th for free. So, well, actually, I don't even have to buy this. Even if I go there for petrol, it classes like a visit. So, it's just your 6th visit. So, if you're getting petrol, coffee, or, I don't know, something else you might need at 7-Eleven, then your 6th one, there's all these different rewards you can get. I choose the coffee, so I get the coffee. So this was my coffee from this morning, which I'm still drinking. So I still have a coffee in the morning, but yeah, tea time for me at night now. I wonder if I can get tea at Costco. Maybe I need to write that down. Imagine if I can get tea bags. I'll write that down in my list. Fruit snacks I'm going to get. Oh, what else can I? Oh, I think we need to go to my secret storage. I say secret, but everyone knows where it is now. I'm going to go to my secret storage and get my stuff to refill this. I need to sort this out. So this is where I've been putting all my, I'll say stockpiling stuff. This is kind of stockpile, obviously. But I'm going to pull this out and try to refill. Oh, these were great. These were on a recent grocery haul where they released... They've got 8 packets in them. They released them. I think normal price is $6, but I got them for $3. So I'm going to imagine that the supermarket's going to have these boxes of there's pretzels, there's different types of chips, like there's Grain Waves, Doritos, Twisties, plain salt and vinegar and that. I'm guessing the supermarkets from time to time are just going to have these on special for $3, hopefully $3. Like, that's a bargain for 8 packets, honestly. But I've got, yeah, just chips in here. I'm going to restock, I think. And then, oh, these. Oh my gosh, I can't believe we like these, honestly. But we've really enjoyed these. I was never a sour cream and herb person. The kids actually really like the flavour, which is shocking to me. Like, they'll eat the Pringles that we got from Costco in this. But Isabel loves the veggie straws. I don't know if Joseph likes these too much, but they're a bit healthier, obviously, than normal chips. So we've been loving these. So we've got those. I've got 1 box of Savoys left. I need to pack them into the pantry. And then I've got, oh, I don't think there's another Cheezel bag, is there? Oh, what have I got in here? But, oh, these little things, these little rice things. I don't mind them, quite sweet for me. I'll have 1 and that'll be it for me. Isabel loves them because she's got such a sweet tooth. These little rice packets. Joseph's not keen on them. Joseph will eat, Johnny will eat them as well, but they've been great. There's like 150 in this bag, so I definitely don't need to buy more of those. I will restock those though. Oh, my Oreos. Yay! I've got 3 boxes left. I'm going to pull these out. This is probably something I will put on my Costco list, because if I don't bake cookies, this is a really good option, especially for school. The kids like it. It's also dairy free, so it works well for Johnny with his lactose intolerant sort of situation, so that's really good. And these at Costco are cheaper. I know you can get this big box here at Aldi, but it is more expensive at Aldi than what it is at Costco. So if you've got Costco membership, get it from there. I actually went back on my last Costco video, the snack one, the school snack one, and priced everything again, because I've gone through and sort of seen what I think I'm going to purchase. So anything highlighted, oh, apart from the shapes, I'll talk about that in a second. Anything highlighted, I think I'm going to get on the next Costco run. Plus there'll be other things like fruit and bread probably, and actually maybe not bread, I'll show you that too in a second. But just any of those types of things that aren't snacky stuff, I'll have more stuff for Costco, of course. Now, shapes, here's an interesting thing I just saw. I don't know if Coles is the same, but I'm going to assume Coles is the same. So, previously, shapes, it's a 42 box at Costco, cost, where is it? Because I've got it listed twice, $16.98. So, it works out 40 cents a packet. So, it was a better deal to... just slightly to get it there, plus bulk and everything was better. It's now, since, I don't know, in the last week, I think, because I just saw it in the catalogue for Woolworths, I'm sure it's the same at Coles, they've brought the price of those 15 packs of shapes down to $6 instead of $6.50, so they work out 40 cents a packet as well. So it's exactly the same. So I'm actually going to get that at probably Woolworths, because with a 10% off, if I can get that, you know, next month, it'll be better to get it. It'll be cheaper to get it from actually Coles or Woolworths. So I'm going to do that. Actually, also, the box of chips, let me just check the chips, but it's a good deal. Like, it's really cheap to get the big 66 pack, like, box of chips. To get that from Costco, it's a really good deal because you get plain salt and vinegar, Doritos, and Twisties. So they're varieties that you can't get at Aldi, for example. So it works out to be 33 cents a packet. It is cheaper to get the Aldi box, but I just wanted the Twisties and the Doritos last time, so that's why we got it, just for something different. But this fortnight, I think, especially for the fortnight where I do Costco, I think I'm going to just get the Aldi box of chips just to change it up a bit, because we'll get salt and vinegar plain, chicken and barbecue. So just for something different, because obviously we've been having Doritos and Twisties for the last 6 to 8 weeks. So I think that's what I'll do. So I'll kind of go between the two, you know, for different things. Like if we get a bit sick of something, maybe I'll go back to the other one. But I'm very conscious of price, obviously, so I'm really going to be working that into things. What else did I say? Oh, I think definitely, so I was normally getting, let me put you up here and show you. Ooh, can you see me? Probably. Kinda. Focus. It's better. I think those boxes of pretzels I just saw at Coles, you know, the 8-pack that I showed you of the Parkers, which are our favorite pretzel. There's this big tub you can get at Costco, which we really love. It's $12.50, I think, unless it's gone up, but it's about that. It's a 1 point something kilo. It's a good price, like it really is. They're not as nice as the Parkers. They're mini size, but they're a bit tougher. I really like these. But Coles have got those boxes of 8 of all the different chips, so Twisties and Doritos and all that. They've actually got them on special for $3.50. So I'm gonna get Grain Waves actually as well, because we like those. But I'm not going to get the Doritos or the Twisties or anything like that, because the price is more expensive than Costco. But I am going to get the pretzels just because it's a better deal. The other thing with popcorn, let me show you this bag. Okay, so you know I love the Cobb's popcorn. I wish I could get the plain like flavor at Costco, but you can't. You can only get sweet and salty, which I like. I don't eat a lot of it because it is very sweet for me and stuff. The kids are not fans of it, but they like the plain. We have gone through so many different popcorn bags. I tried to go back to getting cheap again. I tried to go back to getting the Aldi one. There's just too many hard pieces in it. I actually found this big bag in Coles, and this was pretty okay. Like, there wasn't a lot of hard bits in this, so I thought, oh, I'll get the 10-pack bag, because it was a really cheap deal. It was like the Aldi one. But we got that, and there was so many hard pieces in it. I was like, what are they just putting the scraps in these small bags? I don't know. So I'm not going to get... This will be alright for a snack over the weekend, probably for the kids. But as far as little packs go and stuff, I'm just going to get the Cobb's one again. I need to calculate it. I don't know if I'll get the 2 5-packs, so that's 10 packs for $7. That's pretty expensive. I tend to buy those bigger bags when they're on sale for like, usually get them for like $1.75 or $2.50, you know, really cheap. And then I just break them down into smaller bags. So we'll probably stick to that with popcorn, because that's something I don't think I can get like plain popcorn at Costco. Plus I wouldn't want to buy a massive bulk buy anyway, unless I knew we liked it, and it didn't have all these little hard pieces in it, because it's just I hate the hard pieces. I'm choking on it, kids are choking on it, Johnny's definitely choking on it because he chokes on air, Johnny, when he eats. Like, it's terrible. So I'll stick with the Cobb's, but this is what the pantry's looking like. Done a really good clean out. I think this is good. It's neat and tidy. This is what I do with fridge, freezer, pantry before I do meal planning, is usually what I do. So I'm happy with this. This is so chockers full, I know, but to be honest, like, this should last a fortnight pretty much. Muesli bars won't. I'll have to refill those. But the chips down here, like, I put a mixture of that other big box plus the veggie straws down here. Plus they've got Oreos as well, so they can't just have one of those every day. Like, I don't do that. So it should last a fortnight. Plus, up in this box bag here is more of the chips. So I've just put them up so I'm not putting everything out in 1 week, so they don't sneakily get eaten while I'm at work. And this box here just has, I think, those rice things and some of those these as well. So that should last a fortnight for sure. Like, definitely. I think the other thing is, this shelf here, I'm going to get those fruit packs from, like the freeze-dried fruit. I'm going to get them from Costco when we're there next. So I'll have that up here. this stuff, like the little chickpeas packets with the chocolate, kids don't like it, but this is just a better, healthier thing for me to eat as a treat. So I've got these for me and Johnny when he's here. And then I also have this mixture here. So apricot, cashews and almonds. Cost me a fortune because nuts cost a lot of money. The kids don't really eat them, so it's just for me and Johnny when he's here. So I'm planning on maybe making, I don't know if I'll make up little bags, just little grab and go bags for me for work and stuff maybe, or I'll just keep it like it is there. But that's kind of my sort of healthy, snacky sort of things going on. So I've got that there. If I could get stuff like this, nuts are very expensive at Costco because they're usually the ones from America. So it's probably not something I'm going to buy there, but I should look for apricots. Oh, and this bread, I have to show you this bread. So I've not really eaten this before, but when we were in Cairns, it was very weird. So this bread, when you went into a supermarket, they had a ton of this on the shelf. It was just like a sea of yellow. And then the normal Tip Top bread, they would only have a few packets. So that really sold out, and then they'd have this as the option. Here in Victoria, well, where I live anyway, they've only got a few packets of this, and then a sea of blue, like the actual other Tip Top normal bread. But I got this in Cairns because of that reason. That's what I could get. Really liked it. It's smaller slices, so that's better for us sort of cutting down on the bread situation with Johnny and I. The kids too, because they're fine with that size, obviously. But the bread itself holds better shape. And so for freezer sandwiches, I think this will be better. So I think now this is $4.10, so it's cheaper, plus 10% off again, which is another 41 cents. If I'm getting that at Woolworths, is going to be a better deal. But we liked it. I thought it was good. You can get toast and wholemeal as well. But I just want to show you guys. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you actually have that bread and if you like it, because we thought it wasn't too bad. Also, a thing to note about this, I did look this up because I was like, what is this sun blessed? You know, what does that mean? It's just got, compared to the other Tip Top bread, and I guess just general bread in the supermarket as well, like depending on what brand it is and stuff. This has more of a focus on nutrition and stuff as far as the ingredients go. So it's actually better for us, this bread, than the other Tip Top bread. So that's another reason why I thought would be a good choice. What else was I thinking? I think that's pretty much it. I'm so happy with the pantry. I've got to go pick up the kids from school in a second. I still need to do my fridge and my freezers, but I'm just going to do that over the next week because I am, luckily this week is my week where I get paid from YouTube, and thanks to you guys, the members signing up and just people watching videos in general and stuff, I've actually made a little bit of money, so that can kind of cover me taking some days off Uber, which is really good for me. So I can spend more time here at the house and do the stuff I really need to, because the freezers and fridge are just a nightmare, especially because I haven't done anything in the last 3 weeks with them, so they need a clean out desperately, and I just don't know what I've even got because they're a mess. So I need to do that. So I think that's what I'll have coming up this week, is just going through that stuff, and then I'll just chit chat with you guys a bit more if you're interested in stuff. I don't know. I'll have grocery haul coming up, obviously, because I'll just do one for the next week, just normal other stuff that we need, and things. But I don't know, just keep an eye on the channel. I don't know what's to come, honestly. I've just babbled today, but I thought I'll just talk to you while I'm actually cleaning. But yeah, I'm gonna go because I gotta go pick up the kids from school. But thanks so much for watching, guys. Keep an eye out for the Cairns videos too. They will pop up here on the channel. But yeah, thank you so much to all the members, obviously, that have signed up as normal and re-signed up every month. And I will see you guys probably tomorrow. Bye.
The things that we'll do, 'cause I